80s Dollar were young, sexy and in love. Now they're 50, saggy and want an overhaul. Ready for a one-night-only performance in just 8 weeks. Teresa has flown back from Australia especially, and it's time for a serious catch-up.
I've been divorced about 2 years.
So I'm separated, officially not divorced. I just haven't done the paperwork.
I've been through an awful lot. I've been through divorce, bankruptcy...
Exactly.
Loads of stuff. And 51... A 60's going to come like that.
What's going on with this?
It's called middle-age spread.
No way.
Yep, and I love it. But, obviously, it's not very sexy. And you're skinny, aren't you? You're like a rake.
You think so?
What would you... I mean...
Very slim.
You know, I do drink. Definitely 1 bottle of wine a day and maybe a couple of beers.
It's a lot.
Is it a lot?
Yeah, heaps.
But it goes so quickly. I drink a bottle of wine in about an hour and it's gone.
Maybe you should have smaller glasses so it goes further. What you need is a good woman, OK?
But anyway, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I mean, we know each other, even though with huge gaps of time, it doesn't seem to make any difference, does it?
No, 2
at
minutes
all.
is strange and the rest is back to normal.
Strange.
Yeah.
No!
I'm glad you've come back to do it, and I think...
Thank you. It's nice to have someone looking out for you and that you know that they really care.
It's a really close bond. When we've had so many magical moments together, well, we're always going to want to go back and relive some of those moments. So I think there's some unfinished business for us.
I got a bit of a fright when I saw him. He seems to have really, like, ballooned out. So this is great for him. He needs to commit to something, and then he will do it.
So they've met each other, now they need to meet the panel. But will our experts really be able to help 2 middle-aged pop stars roll back the years? And whose methods will they choose?
Oh.
Welcome, Dollar.
Thank you.
Hello.
I think my first impression of the panel was a bit shocking, actually, the way they were really eyeballing us, focusing on all what you feel are your most vulnerable parts.
First up is plastic surgeon Fabian Blaschke.
Starting with your eyes, going down to your cheeks and right down to your jawline, all that has become a little, well, untidy. So...
Polite for a German, but go on.
Now, going a bit further down, there is a bit of a... Yes. So you would maybe consider surgery?
Well, I'm all ears, really. Yes.
I mean, you have some eye bags there. Maybe we should discuss that in consultation. And if I look at your cheekbones, they're quite pronounced. You see that? And now they're basically not visible anymore. There's a lot above it, and there's a lot which has shifted around. So maybe the option would be to reshift it.
Would you like to know what other options are available to you?
I would like to know what the other options are.
May I come and have a look at you?
Dr. Nina Kouvaris is here to help with non-invasive options.
I can do something about the eye bags, not something as drastic as Fabian can. Would you like to show me the other bits that you're worried about and concerned about? I think they're around here somewhere.
Well, this is what happens at 51, you see. You get these handlebars and...
They call them love handles, you know. So there must be lots of love in your life. David, that is a problem that needs addressing with the same radio frequency that will give you your cheekbones back and...
Don't you think it's a bit much for that?
No, I don't.
Ah.
I think it will really work.
Dispute between the... This is great.
Yes. Thank you, David.
With Fabian, when you think you might go into a general anaesthetic, you know, you're taking some risks there.
He has classical signs of aging, sagging fat pads, deep eye bags, etc. And he admits quite freely to that.
With Nina, that seems attractive too. My only problem with that is that it's how permanent that is. I only want to do certain things once.
Next is fitness guru Mark Anthony.
Tell me about your exercise now. Do you do anything at all?
No. I did, actually, a few months ago, find one of those little rockers you find in car boot sales.
OK.
And I did go up to about 200 of those And that did flatten it. I've got to say, it did take it in.
Did it?
Yeah, it did
Really?
take it. Well, it's nothing long term. It was short term.
So what other areas of your body are you not particularly pleased with?
Man boobs. I think maybe they could be tightened up a bit.
I can change your body quite dramatically, but can you commit to it?
It's a deal.
Done?
Still, it's interesting that they're having to goad me into saying, will you do it? Oh, can you do it? Can you commit? Can you do this? It is a bit daunting.
May I have a look at your face, if you don't
can
mind?
look at my face with pleasure. I hate my forehead. Too many lines. Always
can-
frowning in the studio.
You can get rid of those lines on the forehead. You really don't need them. You also have tiny jowly bits here.
Yeah, those bits are really annoying, aren't
Yeah.
they? They're such a giveaway. They sort of,
They
you could
are.
just go like that all the time.
We can achieve such a look with my methods. I think she could do with a little bit of botulinum toxin to soften the lines on her forehead.
So tell me exactly what you would like to do to your body.
I am very thin and lean, but it's no good being thin if you've got little bits that are saggy here and there, because I think it looks even more obvious than
Right.
having a bit more bulk.
Right.
A nice bum would be nice.
OK.
Everyone likes a nice bum.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's achievable. Again, I'll show you exactly what to do
Okay,
to
great.
do that.
Scary, but great.
No, it's going to be fun.
Stylist Hannah Sandling aims to haul our 80s throwbacks into the 21st century.
It's really strange because although you haven't seen each other for so many years, there's this incredible chemistry between you that really, really...
It's like riding a bike, you see. No, not...
There's two meanings to that, watch out.
Exactly.
But you had quite a polished look back then. But I see now your fashion has obviously changed and you've gone for a bit more of a taper jacket that sort of suits your figure. I can see you in something that's smart but with real edge, that's got a lot of sex appeal and it's really modern looking.
I want to
think
look
it'll
hot and
work
sexy
in.
too.
Yeah, you are, believe you me. So how about now with your fashion?
I pick up something, try it on, look in the mirror and go, too young, can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Then you wear something that you feel is appropriate for your age.
Yeah.
And it feels so frumpy. You know, that's, how do you grow old in a timeless fashion?
You have such a strong character and personality, and I think we're going to have so much fun with you. I think it's going to be a journey of rock and rollness. So, well, thank you, Dollar.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
OK, so we know what they want. David wants to rejuvenate his aged, bloated, wrinkly face, and he wants rid of that wobbly belly.
I knew deep down what needed to be changed, but it is frightening, it's daunting.
Teresa is unhappy with the deep wrinkle lines that age her face, and she'd like to overhaul her body shape. She wants a smoother, fuller figure and a nice bum.
I think it's a time for me to actually take a look at me and make the best of what I've got now. I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a few laughs along the way, a few tears as well, I'm sure, but they make us stronger. That's good.
The talking is over. It's time to get down to business. David's seriously considering plastic surgery. It's a big step, so he needs a face-to-face with the panel surgeon, Fabian.
It's David Van Day for Fabian.
So if we just pull that up a bit and that up a bit, then we have a nice little tightening effect here around the neck. We have a nice clean up here for the jawline.
Yes.
And we can pull that back a bit.
There are risks in life, I guess. I mean, I don't know anyone who's died under it. I mean, I'm sure people have. But, you know, I mean, if you didn't take risks, I wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved already in my life, so...